Fixed Cetasikas and unfixed Cetasikas. Of the 52 Cetasikas, 41 are called Niyata-Yogis, fixed Cetasikas, and the remaining 11 are called Aniyata-Yogis, unfixed Cetasikas. Niyata-Yogis invariably associate with the Cittas with which they are known to associate. Aniyata-Yogis do not always associate with the Cittas they are known to associate. They arise only when they should. The 11 Aniyata-Yogi Cetasikas are Isa, Macharya, Kakucha, Mana, Tina, Mida, 3 Varatis, and 2 Apamanyas. The ways they associate with Cittas will be described below. Though it is mentioned in chart number 3 that Isa, Macharya, and Kakucha associate with 2 Dosamula Cittas, they do not arise whenever Dosamula Citta arises. Isa arises only when one envies others' success or prosperity. Otherwise, it does not. When Isa arises, Macharya and Kakucha do not arise. Macharya arises only when one conceals one's property or when one feels stingy. Otherwise, it does not. When Macharya arises, Isa and Kakucha do not arise. Kakucha arises only when one is grieving over the evil that is done or over the good that is not done. Otherwise, it does not. When Kakucha arises, Isa and Macharya do not arise. So Isa, Macharya, and Kakucha do not arise simultaneously. They arise separately and only when the conditions are met with. This way of association by Cetasikas is known as Jnana Kadachi way. Although Mana is said to associate with the 4 Lobha Mula Ditigata Vipayutta Cittas, it arises only when one thinks highly of oneself, or having a low opinion of others. It does not arise when one is having no conceit. Although Tina and Mida are said to associate with the 5 Akusala Sasankarika Cittas, they associate with these Cittas only when these Cittas and their concomitants are dull, inert, and morbid. Otherwise, they do not arise. The 3 Virati Cetasikas, namely Samawacha, Samakamanta, and Sama Ajiva, also arise in the Jnana Kadachi way. Samawacha arises only when one is abstaining from false speech. Otherwise, it does not. Samakamanta arises only when one is abstaining from wrong action. Otherwise, it does not. Sama Ajiva arises only when one is abstaining from false livelihood. Otherwise, it does not. The 2 Apamanya Cetasikas, namely Karuna and Mudita, also arise in the Jnana Kadachi way. Karuna arises when one is having compassion for someone. Otherwise, it does not. Mudita arises only when one is rejoicing over someone's success or prosperity. Otherwise, it does not. Applications. A man is angry because the food served by his wife is not good. What is the type of this man's Citta, and what are the Cetasikas that associate with that Citta? The name of this Citta is Domanasa Sahagatam Patiga Sampayutam Asankareka Dosamula Citta. The Cetasikas that associate with this Citta are 12 Anyasamana Cetasikas, Piti being accepted, 4 Akusala Sadharana Cetasikas, Dosa. Isa, Macharya, and Kakucha do not associate with this Citta. One feels sad because another person gets a better job than oneself. What is this type of Citta, and what are its concomitants? The name of the Citta is the same as above, but now one is envying another's success. So Isa will also associate with the Citta in addition to 17 Cetasikas mentioned above. One feels uneasy because one does not want to share one's office with a newcomer. What is the type of this Citta, and what are the Cetasikas that associate with the Citta? Again, the Citta is Domanasa Sahagatam Patiga Sampayutan Asankareka Dosa Mula Citta. The Cetasikas that associate with this Citta are 12 Anya Samana Cetasikas, Piti being accepted, 4 Akusala Sadharana Cetasikas, Dosa and Macharya, for a total of 18. A man feels remorseful after doing something wrong. What is his consciousness and its associated mental factors? His consciousness is Domanasa Sahagatam Patiga Sampayutan Asankareka Dosamula Citta. Its associated mental factors are 12 Anya Samana Cetasikas, Piti being accepted, 4 Akusala Sadharana Cetasikas, Dosa and Kakucha. A poor man knows Kama and its result. He reluctantly steals another man's handbag. What is his consciousness and its associated mental factors? The poor man's consciousness is Upeka Sahagatam Diti Vipayutan Sasankreka Loba Mula Citta. Its associated mental factors are 12 Anya Samana Cetasikas, Piti being accepted, 4 Akusala Sadharana Cetasikas, Loba and Tina Mida. However, as his mind is alert during stealing, Tina Mida may not associate. A beautiful lady with beautiful dress walks proudly and joyfully as she knows 4 men are gazing at her. What is her consciousness and its associated mental factors? Her consciousness is Somanasa Sahagatam Diti Vipayutan Asankareka Loba Mula Citta. Its associated mental factors are 13 Anya Samana Cetasikas, 4 Akusala Sadharana Cetasikas, Loba and Mana, for a total of 19. A lady is paying homage to a pagoda with joy and with the knowledge of Kama. What are her Citta and the concomitants associated with it? Her Citta is Somanasa Sahagatam Jnana Sampayutan Asankareka Mahakusala Citta. The Cetasikas associated with the Citta are 13 Anya Samana Cetasikas, 19 Sobana Sadharana Cetasikas, and Panyanendriya. Viratis and Apamanyas do not associate with this Citta. A man unwillingly writes the right amount of his income in the income tax form because he does not want to lie, as he knows Kama and its result. What are his Citta and the Cetasikas associated with it? The man's Citta is Upeka Sahagatam Jnana Sampayutan Sasankareka Mahakusala Citta. The Cetasikas are 12 Anya Samana Cetasikas, Piti being accepted, 19 Sobana Sadharana Cetasikas, Sama Vacha, and Panya, for a total of 33. On knowing Kama and its result, a fisherman stops fishing for his livelihood, though reluctantly. What are his Citta and its concomitants? His Citta is Upeka Sahagatam Jnana Sampayutan Sasankareka Mahakusala Citta. The Cetasikas are 12 Anya Samana Cetasikas, Piti being accepted, 19 Sobana Sadharana Cetasikas, Panyendriya, and Sama Ajiva, for a total of 33. A child feels pity for a dog which has been hit by a car. The child has no joy and no knowledge of Kama at the time. The child's Citta is Upeka Sahagatam Jnana Vipayutan Asankareka Mahakusala Citta. The Cetasikas associated with the Citta are 12 Anya Samana Cetasikas, Piti being accepted, 19 Sobana Sadharana Cetasikas, and Karuna, for a total of 32. A father gladly congratulates his son for the son's success in the examination. The father does not think of Kama and its result at that instant. So the father's citta is somanasa sahagatam jnana vipayutan asankreka mahakusala citta. The Cetasikas are 13 Anyasamana Cetasikas, 19 Sobhana Sadharana Cetasikas, and Mudita, for a total of 33. A man is being absorbed in the fourth jhana by meditating on the Patibhaga Namitta of Patavi Kasina. What is the name of the citta and the concomitants associated with the citta? The citta is Rupa Vachara fourth jhana Kusala Citta. It may also be called Suk Ekagata Sahitam Chatu Jhana Kusala Citta. The Cetasikas associated with the citta are 10 Anyasamana Cetasikas, Vitaka, Vichara, and Piti being accepted, 19 Sobhana Sadharana Cetasikas, and Panya Cetasika, for a total of 30. What are the Cetasikas that associate with the Sotapatti Phala Citta, which is accompanied by pleasant feeling? The Cetasikas are 13 Anyasamana Cetasikas, 19 Sobhana Sadharana Cetasikas, 3 Virati Cetasikas, and Panyendriya, for a total of 36.